Raising a glass to James Bond. The smoothest spy of all time is celebrating 50 years on the big screen tomorrow. The reason we've loved Bond for so long is because his death-defying journeys always leave us hanging on the edge of our seats. And by the end of the film, we're always jonesing for the next one. And if you want to start a fight, just ask anybody to name their favorite Bond movie moment or best Bond girl. Well, tonight we are setting the record straight with a world-renowned Bond expert to break down the best of Bond.
What are you having, Mr. Cook?
I'll have a vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred.
Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
To me, the best Bond villain of all time is Art Goldfinger. He is sexually obsessed with gold. And you would think somebody like that would be easy for James Bond to foil, but he actually gets smarter as the film goes along.
I love you. I know I'll never find another girl like you. Will you marry me?
The best Bond girl, Tracy, from On Her Majesty's Secret Service. She's the woman that Bond marries. She has everything that you could want in a great Bond woman character. She's brilliant, she's strong, she's beautiful. She's also incredibly troubled, and her father happens to be one of the great crime lords of Europe. The best action sequence in a Bond film is one where Bond doesn't have to rely on technology. In fact, can't rely on technology. Casino Royale, the free-running sequence, great chase, amazing leaps over a building under construction. It really shows James Bond's determination, drive, guts, and ingenuity.
You'll be using this Aston Martin DB5.
Best James Bond car by far, Aston Martin DB5. Hand-built British sports car, cost more than most British citizens made during the course of a year when it came out. And you see it not only in Goldfinger and Thunderball, but in all the recent Bond films as well. Best James Bond moment in the franchise has to be when Bond skis off a cliff at the beginning of The Spy Who Loved Me, tumbles through space. Everybody watching it holds their breath until the Union Jack unfurls and the James Bond theme kicks in.
You should give up smoking. Cigarettes are very bad for your chest.
Mr. Osato believes in a healthy chest.
Really?
I think all of the actors who played James Bond brought something unique to the role and really brought something to the series that has kept it alive. My favorite, of course, is Sean Connery, who introduced the world to James Bond, made him a phenomenon. But a close second, Daniel Craig.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
I think if you were going to show one Bond film to a person who had never seen any films in the series before, Casino Royale would be that film. Daniel Craig's first Bond film. It has all of the elements that make the cinematic James Bond so memorable, but it also has all the elements that made the Ian Fleming novels so wonderful.
Well, he made some risky picks there, I think.